Welcome to episode 11 of Collecting Disney. Normally in these episodes I focus on a specific item that I collect, but in this episode I thought I'd do something a little different. I thought I'd kind of focus on where to go to find items to collect. Whether it's online, whether it's auctions, whether it's collectible shows. And I happen to be standing outside of Eaton Galleries right now. Eaton Galleries is my favorite auction house that I go to for my Disney memorabilia. There's a couple other auction houses. There's Potter & Potter, which does usually a Disney auction every year. And Heritage Auction House also does usually 1 or 2 Disney auctions every year. Eaton, though, they specialize specifically in Disney. So they are really good. They usually do about 3 to 4 auctions a year for Disney. And their stuff is awesome. Their staff is super friendly. Mike Van Eaton is the owner, and I usually work with Corey, the auction manager. My good friend Tracy just retired not too long ago. And this is their space in Sherman Oaks. Now, they just purchased a bigger space in Studio City, and they'll be moving there in a few months. But their next auction is in May, and by the time this posts, that auction will have already taken place. But what they do is they set up their stuff, they display it for you to go look at before the auction happens. So I'm gonna go inside right now and take a quick look at some of the auction items that they have in this next upcoming auction, so you can kind of see what's there. I'm going to flip you around if I can here. Okay, I've got you flipped around, and as we come in, you can see a really cool sign that hung above the entrance going into Disneyland. And there is a really cool flower from the Tiki Room. A lot of signage up here. A lot of really cool figurines. One of my favorite items is over here from Walt Disney World. Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe sign. Super cool. They also have a lot of really cool artwork. You can see the multi-signed Imagineer print. And there's another one right over here, the Mountains of the Anaheim Range, one of my favorites. Yeah, all sorts of props from Disneyland, all sorts of artwork. There's the Hondo Hattie sign from the Jungle Cruise. How cool is that? These old time signs that were near Frontierland that would show you how to get to certain places. Just super cool stuff. These are some of the items you'll find at Eaton Galleries that they have in their auctions. Now, keep in mind that auction prices typically are a little bit higher than you'll pay if you look on eBay, but you can guarantee their authenticity. And that's one good thing about Van Eaton is they will give you certificates of authenticity, and they're experts in their field, so they can authenticate pretty much anything. But that's a look at some of the, there's a really cool alien encounter, wait time sign. How amazing is that? But yeah, there's a look at some of the items that you'll find at some of the Van Eaton Galleries auctions. Again, this one is May 15th, which will have already taken place by the time I post this. But I hope you've enjoyed looking at some of these items. Another great place to find some collectibles is here at the Disneyana Collectibles Show. I'm here at the Disneyana Fan Club, and they're doing a little collectible show. And I'm going to take you inside and show you some of the things that you can find here. So just 1 second, I will take you inside and we'll see what they have. So I'm going into the collectible show now. You can see there's just a lot of booths and booths and booths full of things, and I hope that you can hear me. It's a little bit noisy, but I'll show you some of the things they have. There's all sorts of pins, of course. There's all sorts of really cool Disneyana. There's even old inter-office communications. There's all sorts of newer things like the Funko Pops. I like more of the older style. You have authors that are here. David Koenig, Bob Gurr is here. You have the Sweet Spot, Lynn Barron and Ken Pellman. So the shows are fun to come to just for that sort of camaraderie as well, but there's all sorts of cool old merchandise. And odds and ends.
Went on a tour
I'll bring you over here and show you Bob Kerr. Oh, there's some more really cool old collectibles, autographs. And there's Mr. Bob Kerr. He's signing things. You can see poster prints, and really cool to have him here.
I like it just because it's big.
You have autograph prints here. The Sweet Spot guys. See you guys. And there's actually another room as well over there. I won't go all the way over there, but it's the same sort of thing. There's all sorts of really cool old signs. In fact, maybe I'll take you one more spot. They have WDCC collectible figures. Not as much park used stuff as Van Eaton Galleries, some of the auction houses have, but a lot of really cool old vintage stuff still as well. Really cool plates, and most of them are priced underneath. That one's not, but lots of paper goods there. Really cool posters. Then there's signs that were used, park use signs. And you can see some of these really cool signs you can find here. I have this one at home. I think you might have noticed it from another episode of Collecting Disney. But some really cool signs. So that's the Disneyana Collectible Show. This is the first one they've done for a couple years because of the COVID closures. But they usually do about 3 a year. And so yeah, that's the Collectible Show. Back from my trip to California from the Van Eaton Galleries and also the Disneyana Fan Club Collectible Show. Since I've been back, the auction went really well, and they're actually planning, Van Eaton is planning on doing 2 more summer auctions this year in 2022, probably one in July and one in September is my guess. They haven't come out with the exact dates, and they're also going to do one in December, so keep your eyes out for those auctions. Some other places, you know, I live in Utah, and so it's easier for me to go down to California to look for treasures a lot of the time, but if you ever happen to be on the East Coast or live there, if you're in Florida, there are a couple great places there in the Orlando area. One is at the Lakeland Antique Mall. There's 2 spots in the back of the store that will actually get stuff a lot of times from the Disney properties and sell it in their space. And I know one of the spots, my favorite, is called Recycling the Magic. Becky is one of the people that owns that, and she's great to work with. And then there's another place called Forever Vintage, which is a little bit of a drive away, but not too bad, about 45 minutes or so. And they do the same thing. They get stuff from the resorts out there in Florida. But you know, other than that, those are the best places I can think of to find collectibles. I mean, you always have eBay as well, but you got to be careful with eBay. There's a couple notable sellers on there that are known for selling fakes. One of them being I'm Tyler Durden. And I'm sure he's changed his name and has another account now too. So you just got to be careful on eBay to not get taken advantage of. But the auction houses, even though you're going to pay a little bit of more of a premium for your stuff there, they're very knowledgeable and they'll authenticate their pieces and things like that. So that's one great place. But I appreciate you watching episode 11. If you have any other comments or any other places that you like to go to find your collectibles, feel free to post below. And I look forward to seeing you all for episode 12.